high in the air, over the slips, it bounces a couple of times, goes for 4.
Not sure where he was trying to hit it, Chris Gayle, but when he goes hard. Probably trying to tug it over long on. And went so hard at it, it just flew over the slips.
Flashes through mid-wicket, despairing dive. 4 more.
Well, he's been in tremendous form in this series, Chris Gayle. Doesn't quite get hold of this. Seems to just catch the toe of the bat, but a big powerful man. Once that beats the infield, it's gone.
Going now. I tell you, he's got somewhere to go this afternoon. 16 without loss. Well, brilliant entertainment. Great thought from Gayle. We're going to get off to a flyer. 2 4s and a 6 in the first over. England 111 for 5 to 113 all out in 21 deliveries.
He's absolutely right, Nash.
Well, there's no flies on him. What a shot this is. This is the luxury of being an opening batsman. When you're chasing down a low score, you just say, people say, are you going to just defend and you got all the time in the world to get it, or are you just going to go and tee off? Well, this is the right way to do it, especially if you're Chris Gayle. He should play this way every time for this West Indies side, or with this intent. Worry about taking time. Have a look at a few and then get into your work.
This time offside, 6 more. Just bounce on the rope there, on the cushion.
Just had to prolong that more then, didn't you? It's the thing that England struggle with is back of a length and just steep bounce. What Gale's done to Woke straight away, he's just made him change that plan. So he's had to go full, and that is exactly where Chris Gayle wants it. Straight into the cushion.
An extraordinary shot. Absolutely extraordinary from Chris Gayle.
Well, it's a heavy bat and he's moved that so quickly. I was going straight into the midriff and he just had to think, oh! And he just swatted it away. Opens his body. That might have hurt had it hit.
Further changes, just the 2 slips now. Gully has moved out just behind square on the 1. This time picks out Adil Rashid. England are celebrating. Chris Gayle is going nowhere.
Well, he's querying the height. Oh, this is it. Have a look. It's all about how high this delivery is. Front foot is absolutely fine. Oh, a little step down. That might change a few things. No, I think that's all right. I think that's good bowling. Well done, Chris Wokes. didn't go full, stuck to his guns. Well, he's bent knees and he's out of his ground. Well, the third umpire sees it differently. One thing's for sure, the crowd are pretty happy. Well, the debate here is where he would have been standing in the crease. For me, the fact that he walked out actually looked like that was decent bowling. You know, England aren't happy with it because of the fact that he's walked out of his ground. I think you have to just take the fact that he's walked out of his crease, out of it, think about where he would be in his stance, would it decision.
It's gone a long way.
$40 for none. Oh, and the other problem as well, that was the one for the over there. No ball meant that he couldn't go short again, or was risking it there. Oh, whatever you say, whether you thought he was out, whether you thought it was a no ball, or whether it was a legitimate delivery, this bloke's his box office.
Right then, Mark Wood to Chris Gale. Just dismissed. Even the extra pace of Mark Wood has just been clipped over mid-wicket for 6.
And out of canter, the 50 is up. Required rate now, 1.41. That is into a stiff breeze as well. That is a big hit. You see the flags, that is going straight into where the wind is coming from. Well, it doesn't matter for Chris Gale.
This time just heaved. Brute force from Chris Gale.
Chris Gale is making short work of this. 12 runs from this over so far. 6.6. Now taking some tap. 2.3 overs, 1 for 16.
Incredible eye, isn't it? He has. I know he's in great form and he's a great player. To play shots like that.
You also compare it to how everyone on the back foot.
They'll have to run. Run they do, an astonishing 50. An extraordinary 50 from Chris Gale from just 19 deliveries.
That is now the fastest 50 by a West Indian batsman. Previous was 20 balls by Darren Sammy on 2 occasions. Now Chris Gale, 50 from just 19 balls. Fastest by a West Indian.
On.
Another one, he's dealing in 6s even on this bouncy surface. It's been a record-breaking series for big hitting for Chris Gale and company.
How many hundreds have we got now? We must have 100 hundreds. 100 sixes. Is it 100 now? I think it is. 100 sixes.
Exactly.
Another 7 sixes is 42.
Another one. Gale is going to give it his best effort. 30 8 sixes now in this series for Gale.
Just watch how he plays this. It's back of a length. Talked about the naivety of England at getting in line. He doesn't get in line, goes leg side. Look at his front foot. Goes way outside leg stump, gives him width outside off stump, and he clatters it into the boundary. Look at the technique here. 39 years of experience.
Wicket now to bowl at Gale. It's good from Gale. It's smart. Just talked about the two deep fielders leg side, but Gale gave himself room because he knew third man wasn't there.
Well, it's fabulous batting. England have said, what they're saying here, we're going to bang it in at you. We don't think you're any good against the short ball. And he's just said, okay, let's have a game. Just look at the way he's just staying leg side. His front foot goes away to the leg side. That was only a 4.
Leg up. And fine leg. Would have stopped that, but he's not there anymore. Gale has manipulated the field, even inadvertently.
Wood's on his knees, England are on the knees. An extraordinary game of one-day international cricket. No wonder everybody's dancing. He's just stood at the crease and he's thinking 4 or 6. Can't believe it. 27 required.
That's gone for 6. 9 sixes in the innings for Chris Gale.
Well, everybody's on the beach in no time here. Just look at the technique, just study it, slow it all down. You're watching this telecast at home, slow it all down. Front foot goes out the way to the leg side, and he just swings. Oh, brilliant shot. Look at the guys.